Welcome everyone to the OOTD of meta guide, where we are not following the meta because we don't give a F, right? We don't care about the meta, we just play it normally. So, OOTD. The first thing you need to do is find your deer pack. Now, let me show you. What I'm doing is sending the scout all around the TC, because the first deer pack that you will have always around your TC. I already scouted this part of the map, so I was like, okay, the deer can be here or here. So I'm sending a scout now here to check if the deer is here. Because as I said, the deer pack is always around your TC, just like my opponent. Let's go to the opponent side, and you can see the opponent has on the bottom. It's always close to the first TC around it. If he couldn't find the deer here or here, then might be here or here for him, right? Because it cannot be like here or here, because you should see it or you should have scouted it. So what we are doing, we are sending 5 villager to the deer pack, because the 5 villager was gathering the sheep under your TC. The 5 villager goes to the deer now. You research survivor techniques that's gonna give you 50% extra gathering speed on those deers, which means the OOTD villager already is like a really cracked villager, right? They are gathering food really fast. They're gonna get their food even more faster now because of the survivor techniques. Alright, you got the survivor techniques, you get a deer even faster now. Amazing. You're gonna get like at least 4 villager on gold. So you just queue up 4 villager to gold, and after that queue up villagers to your sheep under your TC. Because now you're gonna use 3 villager to age up between, let's say, this food line. Doesn't matter where you age up, but what important is that age up should be on your wood line. Since OOTD can't boost their economy with prelates, the only way to boost their economy is with the Archangel. You actually need to build the Archangel on a wood line to get to the wood line even much more faster. Our goal is, while we are going to the next stage to feudal, to also get wheelbarrow. So you can remove 2 villager off from your gold and put it on wood. And every new villager can go to wood immediately. That's perfectly fine for them. Right, you will see I have the food. Now I'm choosing the location. I choose this location since this is 2 wood line. This is really nice. And one really important thing that I need to mention, that the landmark should be 2 tiles away from the TC. This is 1 tile, this is another tile, right? 2 tiles away. Why 2 tiles? Because small buildings like tower, house, or farms are 2 tiles, 2 by 2, right? Because 2 here and 2 there, so 2 by 2. Which means now I can build farm between the TC and the Archangel, right? So I can build farms here. Because I left 2 tiles of gap between the TC and the Archangel. Now I'm sending the villager. You can see I'm sending a villager off from gold to the wood. So currently we have 5 for 2. I'm gonna have enough gold and wood at the same time to research the wheelbarrow, which I'm doing already on the mill. My opponent will do pro scout in this game, so I'm fighting against a pro scout, a meta build, right? So he is doing full meta right now, which is Zushi pro scout, because it is the meta. I'm building up the Archangel very soon, and you will see I will focus on to build production buildings like stable, archer range, and barrack. So I'm gonna have all the 3 basic production building, and based on the enemy civilization, that type of unit I will make. If the enemy was English, I would make horseman archer, right? And slowly adding to Manatom. When I have like a lot of food, I can squeeze in some Manatorms, because why not? But the horseman is the counter to the archers, and archer is counter to the spearman. And when I have, again, as I said, extra amount of resource, then I'm just gonna push it and make some Manatorms. Alright. So I did some deering here. Sadly, my deer was really bad position. I had to build another mill. But you will see very soon I'm building an archer range. And I'm going to build a stable as well. So what you can do, you can make archer, you can make horseman. It's based on what is the opponent's civilization. If the opponent playing with a Mongol, I do not suggest you to go out on a deal like this. You can scout it, you can scout the Mongol, but if the Mongol player doing some Dark Age rush with spearmen, right, or Ottoman player with the Dark Age military school, I mean that's not even a problem if there is an Ottoman player doing Dark Age military school, but you don't need to go on the deer. In that case, you can just stay on the sheep and you can just get her up 200 gold from your mining camp before for the age up before you are getting tower rush. If you are getting Mongol Dark Age Tower Rush or Ottoman Dark Age Tower Rush, all you need to do, same thing. You just make Horseman, Archer. You're gonna burn down the tower and after the focus on the enemy. That's all. So I scouted my opponent. I noticed that he has a lot of villager on gold and food. So I already knew that he's going to pro scouting, right? Because I saw how many villagers he had before as well on gold and food. And boom. As I said, he is indeed pro scouting. So now I'm making my archer range, archers and stable horsemen. And soon I'm gonna add a few spearmen into my army because I saw that he has a stable, so there's a high chance that he will make horsemen, right? He made horsemen, he sent it to my deer villagers, and I have to run back to the TC. Thanks God I got wheelbarrow, so my villagers are much faster, and at the same time I'm focusing his villagers on his base and also killing some of his scouts with my scout. He will not realize that he's losing one of his scouts. At the same time, suddenly I was not prepared for this, but if the enemy just doesn't leave, he's gonna keep attacking you. All you have to do is just build a tower next to your gold. That's literally all you have to do. Just build a tower. At the same time, I killed 2 of his villagers in his base. I'm doing a huge aggression. As you can see with the archers, I'm not letting him to get her food or gold. If you have extra wood in the bank, you can immediately put down your farms around the Aken Chapel. But first, what you need to do, again, the farms must be around the Aken Chapel. You can build it like this as well, next to the TC. But don't forget, just make those farms early on, because they're gonna give you a crazy amount of economy. As soon as you are trying out this kind of build, you will see you will insanely floating with both food and wood a little bit. You will not float with wood when you are out of the reach of the Aken Chapel, but early on it's gonna give you a crazy amount of wood and a crazy amount of food. At the same time, we are still aggressive, searching for his villagers, what he is doing. We still leave the archers around here to be annoying. Building a tower, don't forget, just build a tower on your gold if you are getting raided, so you can garrison the villagers inside of the gold anytime. Enemy is still doing pro scout. You can either send one spearman here or just ignore it at this state of the game. Since we are getting our own economy with the farms. You can see I'm still being annoying with my archers. And for him to push into this is very hard. You see that I have 2 spearmen. And you are asking, like, he has 9 horsemen, why is he not pushing in? The reason behind that, because that 2 spearmen can, I think, 3-shot a horseman. It's 12 plus 40 damage, so 52 damage against 125 HP horseman. So yeah, kind of 3-shotting a horseman. Plus you have a little bit extra damage with the archer against those horsemen, so you have a lot of damage. I made some mana tomes as well, as you see. because I had a lot of food. I was like, okay, I need to spend this, so I'm gonna make horse and I'm gonna make a few Menaton. So it's much easier to push into his base as well. And here's the reason why you need the tower on your goal. You will see right now. So he's coming with the horseman, right? He's coming to the right. He will look to do some damage around my gold villagers. But you will see why is it so important to have a tower as OOTD or HRE next to your gold or any kind of resource location. If you still have extra wood, you can make more farms, don't forget that. So he is torching the tower. I set the villagers inside the tower. He is torching it. Also, I'm getting my economic upgrades. And don't forget, you have the emergency repairs. Now, he can't do anything for 20 seconds. For 20 seconds, that tower will stand. Nothing he can do. Again, for 20 seconds. He can't torch it down. Nothing he can do. So now I have a few spearmen already. When he comes back, my spearman horseman will be ready. At the same time, I'm still doing some damage. I already killed 6 villager. My spearman horseman here. I garrison my villager inside the tower. Boom. 1 horseman died because of it. And now I know that he is going to raid again, so I'm just following his army with this army. Building more farms. Don't forget, how many farms we are on? We are on 10 farms already. Let's check that food per minute. 761, almost 800 food per minute. We got the level 1 food upgrade as well. Again, we have the wheelbarrow, range damage and range armor. Some fighting here against his horsemen. 2 horsemen for 1 horseman, good trade. And now his raiding army is smaller. Well, he went a little bit outside to get us some food. It's still not a big problem for me. He eat a lot of deer already. A lot of his deer. He can't get this deer back because I'm guarding it with my scout. Unless he sends his own army to kill the horseman, then he can pro scout it. He is bringing a few deer, but you can see how slow it is, right? To bring it all over the way, and he couldn't bring it like this because my army is here. So you can see I don't have a huge amount of unit army, right? I have like 7 spearmen, 3 men at arm, 3 archer, 1 horseman. But I knew already, okay, it's time. Like I have to push in. I should not waste more time, because if I just give him more time, he can just easily go to Castle Age, and that's gonna be painful for me, right? So I decided to attack. I'm setting the men at arms with the archers. Since the beginning of the fight, with my own archers, I focus on his archers. Making more unit, making more horse and more men at arm. Sending in to do more damage. Killing his units and also trying to find his villagers. Because you can see, he has garrison inside the village. He has garrison inside the TC and this village. Where are the others, right? You need to find the other villagers. So I was like, alright, it's time to find the other villagers. So I'm sending the horseman archer here to find the leftover villagers that I need to kill. He's losing all of his unit. Still searching for it. I see the villager for a second. And I was like, oh wait. I saw the villagers for a second, so he might be here somewhere. Ah, here you go. I saw the villagers, so I catch them. And at the same time, I'm still building farms around my base. So this is what all you need to do when you are playing with OOTD. That's all. I hope you enjoyed it. The off meta OOTD.